Music. One of my favorite things to talk about. One of my favorite things to do is perform. One of my favorite things to do is be the best I can be in that business. That business started for me at a young age. I started playing drums at 14 years old, and I was lucky enough to play with some very good musicians from my hometown, and I learned a lot. But upon completion of school, I decided I was going to go in the military. I felt like I needed some discipline, a direction, some ability to lead. So I learned real quickly what it was like to become a leader. I got thrown into the leadership position at a young age in the Army, PFC, Private First Class. I went in 1993, and from that point forward, I was a team leader, squad leader, and at the end of my career, I was even a platoon sergeant, which is an accomplishment for an E5 in the Army, leaving the service. I left the service in May of 2005 and pursued drums again. I played drums while I was in the Army for the whole time, but just not enough. When I got out of the military, I wanted to pursue it full time. So I learned very quickly what not to do and what to do in this business. Social media is a double-edged sword in this business, and so is how you act. So I learned real quick, revert back to what I was taught. Be a leader. Be a professional. And I started becoming more successful. I, as a musician, have been the creator of bands. I have been the person pulled in to help fix bands. I have been the person to manage bands. And because of the leadership training I had in the Army, it made me a stronger musician. And from that leadership, I made bands become regional top bands. And that leadership has made me a recognized musician and what I can do. I've recorded with Rocky Gray from Evanescence, recorded with Dave Cowell from Breaking Point. I've even recorded with Bill Elliott in Showplace Studios, who won a Grammy. My music background is relatively extensive. I'm also highly endorsed. But I can't say I would be where I'm at right now if it wasn't for the time I served in the military and had earned many awards for leadership and my duties while I was in. I served in Haiti, Kosovo, and Iraq, and I was a leader in all positions there. So I believe my future in the business is based around my professionalism, and I want to be that leader. I want to be that person to show musicians, promoters, people that own companies, that I can be a leader that is valuable to them and make their product, i.e. a band or an instrument, the best that somebody would want to have. So hopefully this video explains a little bit about myself. Thank you.